10:59 left here. We're a minute and 1 second into the ball game, and Canadians got it first and goal. Here's Schaefer with a back right behind him. The handoff goes to Cook. It's a race to the pylon. Touchdown, Wildcats. Very efficient. Canadian scores on their first drive. 10:44 left in the first quarter, and Canadian is on the board, wasting no time. And they will come out for the PAT. The defense just didn't have any way to stop them. Run, inside, outside, pass, run the ball a little bit, and now the left-footed kicker will come on to try to add the extra point. Snap is low, bobbled, kick is up, and it is good. 10:44 left in the first quarter. Canadian scores on their first drive, and it didn't take them much time. 7-0 Wildcats on the radio on 98.3 KXDJ. For another Wildcat first down, 1st and 10 from the 18. This will be a handoff to Cook. Bounces off of a tackler. Gets to the 10-yard line. To the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. An 18-yard run that time by the running back, Chance Cook. 6 foot 175, a two-way starter. And Canadian is on the board. They lead it 13-0. 5:01 left here in the first quarter. And we've lost our scorekeeper, folks.
You traumatized me.
Reagan is gone. She's got the deer in the headlights look, and we will have no stats. Here's the snap. Here's the hold. Here's the kick. It's up, and it's good. 5:01 left in the first quarter. Canadian with 2 touchdowns leads it 14-0 on the radio on 98.3 KXDJ. Perryton has to give those receivers so much credit that Schaefer just kind of rolled the pocket, kind of meandered through into the line area, get to the linebacker area before the realization, oh my goodness, he's beyond the line of scrimmage. He's a running back now, and then he just kind of goes out of bounds. It's good enough for a first down. It's the old Tom trickery play. Schaefer fakes the ball, backwards handoff to the running back, and he goes in for the score. Hope you got that one on film.
Yeah, I did.
Wow, little Tom trickery by
interesting
Tanner Schaefer. The play there, folks, was kind of some of those NFL-type Tom trickery plays. Schaefer takes the ball in his left hand, holds it behind his back, makes a throwing motion with his right hand, and everybody looks like, where's the ball? The running back, Cook, comes around his left side, takes off the handoff from his hand that's tucked behind in the kind of the chicken wing position. And then Cook goes in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is up, and it's good. 47 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Canadian blackjack. They've got 21 on the board. Perryton looking to score when we return on 98.3 KXDJ. All red before the end of the quarter. We'll fake the handoff to Hall, throw it over to the left side. It's caught beyond the first down marker and a little more. This will be Dalton Rigdon with what I believe is the first down of the ball game for the Rangers. And that'll be good enough for about 16, maybe 17 yards. They'll spot it at the 41. They'll call it a gain of about 16, and that's the end of the first quarter. Wow, where'd he go? Where'd who go, as they said in Top Gun? Canadian leading Perryton 21-0 at the end of the first quarter. On the radio tonight at KXDJ 98.3. High-scoring affair. We knew it would be that way, but just didn't realize the efficiency, the speed, the deception. Where's the ball? We don't know. It's running. It's way down the field. Chunks of yardage. 15, 14, 13. Would he go 25? Here's all red. Gets the handoff. It's a fake. He's going to keep it to midfield. Stumbles to the 40, to the 35, and out of bounds. And around the 30-yard line, Hadley all red on the carry. Moves the ball down the field. It's another Perryton Ranger. First down. Hey, we've got some momentum going. That's great. 37-yard line. It'll be 3rd down. We'll call it 17 at the 10-10 mark. Trips to the left. That's the wide side of the field. One up top. Hall in the backfield. Good pocket by Hadley all red. Throws down the field. Dalton Rigdon's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, touchdown Rangers. Flag on the play, by the way. Not sure how that's going to turn out. As the Rangers get into the end zone on a pass to Dalton Rigdon, it's going to be penalty waved off. Touchdown Rangers. How about that, sports fans? Just like that, Perryton's on the board. And the point after upcoming by the kicker, Luis Torres, who hit a 47-yarder last week in a wind-aided attempt, but hey, that's a long ways to kick a ball. Snap is good, hold is good, the kick is partially blocked, and the PAT is no good. 9:56 left in 5:47 left in the second quarter, and Canadian leads it 24-6. On the radio tonight, glad you're along. Bill Bob Thrash, Brad Herring on the camera and on the microphone. We've got Reagan, was the stat girl, but she's like, I ain't the stat girl no more. Hadley Allred back in the shotgun, throws it down the field, has Rigdon, and he catches it into Canadian territory and pushed out of bounds at the 43, and that's been a pretty good connection here tonight. Hadley Allred to from the right side of the quarterback to the left. Schaefer calls for the ball. Pressure on the play, but he gets it away. Pass is caught, spins out of trouble, spins out of another tackle. Fumble on the play, the ball is live, and it's caught by the Perryton Rangers, and that'll be a turnover. All that spinning around is pretty good if you can elude, but if you get spun around and somebody gets the hand in there and hits that ball, it's like hitting an inflatable ball is what it's like, and it just goes boing. And this time the ball was knocked loose, and Cameron Copley coughs it up, and the Rangers are able to get on top of it. Not sure who that was. Maybe you have it in your viewfinder, Brad.
Dalton Rigdon came out with the ball. Dalton
Rigdon with a fumble recovery. 2:27 left here in the quarter and in the half. 24-6, Canadian with the lead in the second quarter. Here's Hadley Allred in the offense. Rolls the pocket to the left, throws the ball, caught by Rigdon at the 21, and pushed out of bounds at the 25. That's going to be a 9, make it an 8-yard gain as they spot his knee down at the 24. Clock is stopped. Gets lost behind the defender by a couple of steps, and Rigdon playing a little bit up on him, and Cook just has that extra gear, and he got behind him. Pass is complete. First down, 10, Canadian over the left side hash. Here comes Schaefer. Rolls the ball, the pocket to the right side. Pass is complete to Sawyer. Cook breaks a tackle, muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Sawyer Cook with another score. And Canadian takes a 27-6 lead, and it doesn't take long for the Wildcats to run a couple of plays and get in the back of the end zone. And Cook had some obstacles that he had to overcome there, but he just lowered his shoulder and was able to get through it and into the end zone. Sawyer Cook, 6'2", 195. He's a senior among many others on this team. 6 seniors on offense, along with 7 seniors on defense, and they're the backbone of this Canadian Wildcat team. PAT is good. Canadian leads it 31-6 with 1:18 left here in the half. We'll send it back to the studio for this 1-minute timeout on 98.3 KXDJ. Welcome back, everybody. Trips up to the top side with 1 minute left to go here on second down and 5. The handoff goes to Hall, and the strip is almost made. It is, and the recovery into the end zone by the Wildcats. They triple teamed the running back, stripped the ball up into midair, and took it in for the score. Mario Flores on the triple team on the Perryton running back already coughed it up once on the same similar type play, and that's one of those where you just gang around the running back, somebody go for the nose of the football and rip your arm straight up in the air. Flores caught it out of midair and ran it in for the score. 37-6 on a play that Coach Flowers, after the timeout, I'm sure just wanted to try to move the ball a little bit down the field and run the clock out, but the running play and the triple team turned in to be disaster for the Perryton defense, and the kick is up, and it's good. Canadian leads Perryton 38-6 on the radio tonight with 51 seconds left to go in the first half. We're back in 60 seconds on 98.3 KXDJ. 5 to 6 a.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 5:15 to 6:15 p.m. And a fumble on the play will allow Perryton to get the ball back just beyond the 5-yard line. Third down and 11. Sanity. Allred 1 yard deep in his own end zone. One back there to help protect him. They'll take the blitz look. The pass is caught at the 17-yard line, and that will be close to a first down. The completion on the play by Colton Juarez, the 5'10", 179-pound linebacker / receiver. Move the chains, that's a first down, as Allred was in his own end zone to pass that out, and he makes the completion. All red. Henry back there, trips to the right side. That's the wide side of the field in his own end zone. Good pocket presence. All red has to be scrambled. Gets up to the goal line, dumps it off. This is a pass completion to the 17-yard line. A nice completion by Logan Lemunion's first call tonight, 5'1", 161. Lemunion gets the ball out of trouble and has a manageable now, if you'll call it that, 3rd down and 10 after being back deep up in their own end from the 2-yard line. Lemunion with the catch. See if they do make any substitutions here in the second half, leading by 32 points, and how long the starters will stay in. 3 wideouts to the left side, staggered with long distances in between. Here's a handoff to Cook. The play's blown up in the backfield. There's Colby Hall to get back there and stop that running play, and Hall is playing with some vengeance now. The running play went to Chance Cook, who scored on a play just a moment ago, or didn't score but had a long run. The play was, the drive was additionally later on stalled, and a fumble recovery by Perryton means so much as far as the real schedule and the playoff push. Here's the running back breaking loose to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown Canadian. Cooper Trollinger broke through the line. Not sure how he got through there, but he did. Ran for the pylon and outran the defense. And the Wildcats are back on the board. They're in the 40s. Next week, on the road we go to Muleshoe. Ken will be there for that game. It's a 7:30 start. It's a long road trip. Listen to it on the radio if you don't go on 98.3 KXDJ. Then back-to-back road games find us in Borger the following week on the 25th, and then back here for homecoming against Pampa on the 2nd. That'll complete the non-district schedule. We'll give you the district schedule after this break, as the PAT is good, and Perryton trails Canadian now 45-6 with 3:18 left to go in the 3rd quarter on the radio on 98.3 KXDJ. First down Canadian from their own 15, moving from left to right. Fans showing support here on the sidelines, as you may hear. The running play goes nowhere. In fact, goes backwards to about the 7 or 8 yard line as the carry made by Manny Ramsey. And the wireless microphone tonight put right in front of the student section, and they're giving it giving them some shout-outs tonight. That's the end of the 3rd quarters. The 3rd quarter clock goes dead. Okay, one hand only. Stick 4 fingers up in the air. That means it's the 4th quarter. Come back and join us for the final 12 minutes of play, won't you? Right here from Ranger Field. Canadian leading Perryton tonight, 45-6. 4th quarter up next after this break on 98.3 KXDJ.
Rolled you under and then backed over.
That's not fair, Brad. You can't stand for that. Here's all red in the shotgun. Pass is complete. It'll be enough for a first down at the 31. Trent Townsend.
I'm going to have to be on her side on common for both of these teams to have the number of penalties that they have had.
It really has, hasn't it? By the 3rd week, you want to see, you don't want to see false starts and offside calls. And Canadian has had a slew of holding calls. So both teams have something to work on. New quarterback in the ball game in Colton Dothit, 6'2", 155. Dothit, the next generation quarterback for Canadian. He's a junior. So Schaefer next week, long road trip to Muleshoe. If you can't make the trip, we'll have the game for you. 7:06 pregame from Muleshoe. Ken and I will be in the booth, and we may just take Reagan along to have Ken teach her how to do stats, because it's evident that I'm not a very good teacher. Up through the middle, the quarterback in for the score. Dothit scores the touchdown on the quarterback run.
A little bit of a busted play there. He went to hand it off, and the running back was gone, and then he just took it in himself.
Maybe, Brad, that was the fake. There is no running back play. I'm going to take it myself. How about that?
He stuck it out there, but by the time he stuck it out there, the running back was in front of where the ball was. He stuck the ball in the running back's back as he went by.
That was the ultimate fake handoff.
Yes.
Here's the kick on the PAT. It's up and it's good. 1:12 left to go in the ball game. Perryton now trailing Canadian 51-6 on the radio tonight on 98.3 KXDJ.